Hey, what's up everybody, it's SNipEz, and welcome back to house number 8 of Season 1. So we are just 2 houses away after this house, and this house will only be maybe 2 parts at max. So this is going to be a survival house, okay? Now this is not supposed to be a big house like all of these. All of these are medium-sized houses to big houses. This house will fit into a 18 by 18 basically, most likely, like after we're done with it. So let's go over the materials that we will need. We will need sandstone, sandstone stairs, stone slabs, stone stairs, glass panes, don't need a bed, and we also might need some other materials along the way, but I think for now we should be fine with these. So we're basically, since this is going to be a survival house, we're going to start the stairs like right next to the road here. So I'm just going to start my stairs like right about here, okay? So we're going to make it to where we're going to have 3 stairs going up. So make some stair steps going up, doop. So we should have 3 stairs total. So 2, 3. Now the stairs are too wide, by the way, if I didn't mention that. Okay. You also might need some stone slabs, or not stone slabs, sandstone slabs as well, just in case. Now take your sandstone, and basically you're going to put a piece of sandstone on every single, like right next to every single stair. Just like this. And then on top of those pieces of sandstone, you're going to add your sandstone slabs here, just like this. And boom, okay? There we go. So this can be a 3-story house if you want it to be. It really depends on what you really want to do with it, because there is a lot more space to this house. Okay, so we have that. But now what we're going to do, take your sandstone back out, and on this 3rd block, what we're going to do is we're going to stack this up, maybe about 10 blocks, okay? Now, again, I didn't really count that, and the reason why we're going to refine that later on, and do the same thing on the other side. This will be a symmetrical house. So now we're going to get rid of that sandstone back there. Also, you will need some spruce wood planks, okay? So what we're going to do now is take your sandstone back out, and right next to this pillar, we're going to count this as our 1st block, and we're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, okay? On the 6th block, you're going to stack up the same height as the pillars next to it, and we're basically going to take the sandstone on the bottom in between and stack it up 4 blocks. Now, this is actually going to be like a railing, okay? Now, you want to do the same thing to the other side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stack it up 3 blocks or 4, whatever it was. Stack it up. It was 4 blocks tall, that's right. Okay, so far we should be looking like this. Now, it looks like a really big house already, but it's really not. It's just you think it does because it looks decent, like a decent size. So next, take your spruce wood planks out, and on this 2nd block of sandstone, not the 1st block. The 1st block on top here is meant to be like your railing. You're going to have your spruce wood come all the way out to the other side. Now you notice I'm stopping when we get to the last pillar, okay? Now we're going to make this 3 wide. So 2 and 3. So we have a comeback 3, and we still have these ends on both sides of the pillars, which is what we want. So next, what you need to do, take out your sandstone, and on the 3rd block here, so you should have a 2 block gap in between your pillars, you're going to make a wall. So to stack this one up about halfway up. Again, we will fine tune this later on. Now you're just going to make a plain sandstone wall coming all the way over to the other side, and we're going to stack it up, I would say around 5 tall. So 3, this will be our 4th, and 5. Okay, and perfect. Now we can get rid of all this excess cobblestone up here because it's not going to matter anyways. So let's just get rid of all that. Alright, and perfect. So next, take your sandstone, and we're going to make a small little railing right here on the sides, and you can just kind of stack this up with a plain sandstone wall. And again, do the same thing to the other side as well. So we're just having a, whoop, and there we go. Boom, now everything's starting to come together. Jax, you're in the way. Jax, can you please move? You're not moving. Okay, thank you. He always walks in front of me. Okay, so now we need to work on the front door. So we want the front door, we can only have 1 door. So we're going to make it over on the left side, right here, even with the stairs, okay? Now obviously we could make the door 2, but I'm just going to keep it as 1 for now. And you're going to get 1 block above it out, just like that, and that's where a window is going to go. So you can put your glass pane in here. Now let's come around 1, 2, 3 blocks away from the railing here, and on the 3rd block let's make a 2 by 3 window, and let's just add our glass panes in here. Now obviously you could, and again, do the same thing to the other side. Again, this house will be symmetrical. Actually, it's not going to be fully symmetrical, because let's actually make this window 3 wide. But then the one over here, we're gonna make this one too wide. Okay, and perfect. So here we go, and voila. Now everything's starting to take its shape. You can kind of see the house taking its form. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna extend the rest of this wall out. So we're gonna start off new. None of these blocks are gonna count as my counting. So we're gonna have it come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna have it come back 10 blocks. And the back is just going to be a plain wall. So basically we're trying to keep things simple because this is a survival house. And even though sandstone is pretty easy to get, all you're gonna do is just make it into a plain solid wall. Now the side walls will also be plain, but we will add some windows later on in there. So you can kind of just make these plain for now, and we can always go back in and kind of add our windows later on. And like we said, the back window besides windows will be completely plain. Because mainly survival is not about big houses most of the time. Some people like building big houses in survival, like me. But some people just like to have a nice simple house that looks good, but accommodates everything they need for survival. And that's kind of what we're trying to go for here. So we're just going to stack this up. And one more wall to go. Let's just finish up this wall. And then we will start on our roof. So the roof will be pretty easy. And Jax. And finish that one off. Okay, perfect. So you can see the shape of our house finally together. Now, this is a pretty big survival house, don't get me wrong, compared to some of the other ones I've made in the past. So we still have plenty of room to work with. And we do know that we could make this into a 3-story house if we really needed to. And we're going to take our, let's take out some oak wood planks. And what we're going to do is fill in the rest of this floor. It's going to be even with the balcony in front. And the oak wood planks are just going to act as our floor here. Now again, underneath you can see that we have plenty of space. So if you really wanted to, you can make the underneath like your enchanting room, your chest room. Because we will have a floor upstairs. So kind of keep that in mind as well. So we will have something upstairs. And and perfect. Okay. So next we need to start on the roof. So the roof is actually going to be pretty simple. You're going to start off with your stone slabs 1 block above. Actually, let's have your stone slab start on top of the sandstone here. It's going to come all the way out to the other side. Okay. Now you're going to have this come down 1 block overhang, basically like on the top part of the last block here. And voila, just like this. But now, what you're going to do is you're going to have 1 more layer of stone. Okay. And then we're going to switch to our stone stairs. Okay. Which, what we probably should do is to kind of keep things similar. Get rid of all the inside stone slabs here and replace it with cobblestone slabs. Because that would actually fit better with the roof since we are using stone slabs for our cobblestone stairs. So, cobblestone slabs here. And we're just going to have this come all the way over to the other side. And voila, now everything's looking a little bit better. Okay, so what you're going to do now is using the stone stairs. We're just going to stack up the rest of this house. But one thing I do want you to keep in mind is we will be doing this, the same thing that we did here on the back. So what I mean by that is come to the back side of the house. And we're going to take our stone slabs here. And we're going to do the exact same thing to where we're going to have 3 stone slabs. Now the reason for this keeps it a symmetrical house, like with the roof that is. Okay, and that's kind of what we're going for with the roof. The roof's usually always symmetrical, but not always. And now we start on the main part of the roof. So we're going to add our stair step designs in here now. So I'm just going to kind of use our sandstone to dictate our stairs here. And we're just going to make this into a tall little roof. Now it should come to a perfect point for the stairs just like that. So perfect. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're just going to stack this up. Perfect. And basically just doing the exact same. So something. Oh, because we need this one here. There we go. And okay, so we're looking pretty even now. Okay, so next, just take out your, what do we want to use? Let me take some night vision because I'm running out of that. But for the edges, what if we used spruce wood slabs or something like that? I don't know, let's worry about that later on. And just for now, we're just going to use the cobblestone stairs for our outside part of the roof. And just have it come all the way over. Now, this house, you could make this house bigger, obviously. You can make any house bigger. But this house, with its design, would actually fit into a city, which is kind of something I'm going for here. To to where a lot of people like the realistic aspect of buildings and that they're making. And what this kind of does is it gives you that realistic aspect in survival, which is really hard to do because you think of like really creative and realistic, you kind of think of creative. And I feel like if you can make a house in survival that looks like it was made in creative, it's going to impress people. It's going to make you go wow to yourself. It's going to make you feel a bit better, you know? And that's kind of what we're kind of going for. And boom. So here's our roof. I did mess up back here. I did the exact same thing I did in the front. So I need to get rid of these stone slabs. Whoopsie daisies. Again, the stone slabs are just there for your outline block. And that's what we want. Okay, so let me take the cobblestone slabs and let's just redo this one. And and perfect. Okay, next all we need to do is add our overhang blocks. So the overhang blocks will be pretty easy. It's not going to be complicated at all. And what I mean by that is just take your stone slabs, extend it out one block past, and then do the same thing with your stairs. And what this does is this makes it look a little bit better. It makes it to where the textures are not meeting on the same plane. Now this part can get a little bit tricky, but not too much. And what I mean by that is because we need to go in and add upside down slabs along with stairs. So just like what we do in creative all the time, you're going to be adding your upside down stairs here. Do we need one here? Yeah, we do. Make that into a full block. Boom, boom. Okay. And how come something seems different here? Because we should have a full block, another full block, one. Huh. Something's different. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just thinking it is. Nope, I think it's the same. So I think we're good there. Now we need to go do the same thing on the other side. And I'm going to sleep real quick, which I got rid of the bed by accident. So let's put a bed down. And I put another bed down by accident. Whoopsie daisies. And come on, sleep. Sleep. There we go. Perfect. Now it's daytime. Now we just need to do the exact same thing on the other side. Doot, doot, doot. With some stairs next. And I mean, this part can definitely be tricky. It's not too hard. You kind of have to be careful when you're in survival doing this. And a lot of people probably will ask in the comments, why aren't you using like survival to actually make this house? Well, this way it makes it faster. You guys see the finished design, and creating stuff in survival does take a little bit longer. So you might have to pause this video to collect all your materials and do everything that you need to, which is perfectly okay. But I'm trying to make this for you guys to see as quickly as possible and get your house out there. Okay, so we're looking pretty good so far. Again, it looks really plain, but it comes with survival, right? We need to add some stuff here to kind of finish that off. We're good there. And then last but not least, we're gonna come up to our first stair here, okay? And we're gonna make a little window up here. This is where our upstairs is gonna be. Now we're gonna make this 4 wide, so we can make it basically the exact same width as the stairs here. So perfect and perfect. So what we're gonna do, put your sandstone down, just like this, okay? And then you're gonna stack it up 1, 2, 3, just like this, perfect. Actually stack it up 2 blocks, and then have it come diagonal 2. So it should look like this. And then you're just going to expand this to the roof to make it look like it's connected to the house. And you can get rid of all the stairs here in between. And let's do the same thing. Jacks. Hold on. Okay. Got rid of my cat. Alright, there we go. Then same thing. You're going to use your cobblestone stairs. And you're just going to create your outline block here. So just like this. Boop. And again, we will be adding our upside down stairs here. Again, some of this stuff might seem really difficult on survival, but it's really not. It's just a little bit more time consuming than usual. And boop, 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 boop. Perfect. So we need to make sure these stairs connect just like that. Oh, and boom, perfect. And voila, now we have that. And just having that small piece really does make the house look a little bit bigger and makes it look a little bit nicer. Let's see, what else could we do? Let's come to the inside, and let's see how much time we're at. We're at around 15 minutes, so we're looking pretty good on time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the sandstone and kind of cover up all of this here. Or at least this one area so we can't see into the house. and that's good. Come to the inside and do the exact same thing here. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to stop doing that, and you're going to replace this here. So basically, right one block above your window here, you're going to take your spruce wood planks back out, and you're just going to add another floor. Again, I told you this could be a 2-house floor, and easily a 3-house floor. And I don't know, this house, it's really simple. It's really square, which is, you're not really trying to go for amazing architecture and survival. You're trying to go for something that works and that looks good most of the time. And this has all those qualities. And so what we're trying to do is kind of just implement all of those into here with as much space as we can possibly get from everything. And last but not least, this block here. And okay, so there is your second floor. Now obviously right here, you could just add a slab to kind of look like it's not weird, you know, like it's finished. And look how much space you have in here. You have plenty of space to work with. And for this window, you're going to just add glass panes. Just like this. Boom. Perfect. Oh, and we didn't add our upside down stairs here. Again, make sure you do that. It's actually very important to your design. And there we go. That looks so much better now. Let's see. What else could we do? Also, something else that's really easy to get in survival is obviously leaves. And what we can do is just put like leaves here to kind of make your house look a little bit better. And what that kind of does is it adds more color, you know, just adds a little bit more contrast from all the color that you already have. So there we go. Something simple, but it really does a lot for the house. And even if you wanted to kind of change up designs of things, if you want to take like stone, for example, you can kind of replace like some of this stuff with your stone. As you can tell, just like having one block like this really changes the view of the building. And you can do this with all the windows as well if you wanted to. And I didn't do this originally because, again, we're trying to keep this really simple. But if you do want to go in and add as much design as possible for later on, you can do small stuff like this, which makes a difference. So I like that. Again, we're adding contrast. And okay, next we're going to start on the inside. So the inside, what we're going to do is add a window 1 block away from the corner here. And it will be a 3x3, just like the one in front. But again, you're going to be using your stone for your outline block. So just like this. And then add your glass panes in here. And also, the reason we're adding so many windows is so when you do come into your house, it's already lit up. So you don't have to have as many torches. And also, it allows you to see outside your house. And you can see if there's any creepers or anything like that. Alright, we're going to add the exact same window over on the other side. So let's do the exact same thing. So basically a 3x3 window with stone on each side of the window. So boom and boom. Perfect. Add your glass panes in here. And we're set. Okay, so next we need to add our floor plan. Now the floor plan, really simple. We're going to use... We could use snow. Snow is really easy to get in survival. So we're going to use that because you can make a snow golem. So what we're going to do is just have it to where when you walk in here, here's going to be your kitchen, right? We could... I've never really made a floor plan like this for survival. So I'm trying to think like of all the space that we could use it for. So we can make this like the kitchen, right? That could be your kitchen. And you could even just get rid of all the things in there. Over here could be like your enchanting. Or just like over here can be your enchanting. One of the two. Again, really simple. We can make stairs going up here. So we'll probably make the stairs here. So the stairs make this too wide. Perfect. Over here we could have like a chest room or something. Like a small one, obviously. I'm trying to think of anything else. We could put like some shelves here. And okay, so I think we're good. So basically we're just going to stack these walls all the way up to the ceiling. Boop, 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 boop. Now again, this isn't supposed to be a huge intricate house. I've said that so many times in this video. And I hope I'm hammering that through to you guys. Because I know some people are going to be leaving comments like, well, you could add more design to your house and blah blah. And I know I could. But like we said earlier, you're trying to use as less space and as less materials as possible. Or as much space as possible. That's what I meant. We need to add a way into here. So let's add just a small little doorway here. So perfect, there we go. Actually, we don't want to add it on this side, because this is where the stairs are going. So let's make it here. So, boom, and a 2x3 is perfect. And I get rid of that by accident. Jacks! Alright, so there's that. We could put like some chests here for like storage, you know. So that works. Next is the stairs. So the stairs, we're running pretty good on time. For your stairs, you're going to use oak wood. And what we're going to do, you're going to have it come up like from here. And you're going to have it come up 2 blocks. And then you're going to turn it to come back the other way. And it should come up 3 blocks this time. And then you're going to connect it to your floor. Now the reason we have the stairs turned like this is so we don't run into the roof. And you can even use some of the space if you want for like, if your friends are over, you can kind of keep like something hidden from them. You can kind of do that here. And just use like oak wood, upside down oak wood stairs for this. And there you go. Now you have space to walk up. And I think we got everything. We could even expand this wall up to make sure you can't see the oak wood stairs. And I think we're good. So there's everything. And the upstairs, really all you need is your bed and just your main survival stuff, you know. You can have more chests up here. Again, you can fit your enchanting up here as well. So I think we're good on this house, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this survival house. Also, if you do use this survival house, just kind of let me know in the comments and like show me pictures on Twitter. Because I like to see the houses that I've made for you guys, and I like to see that you guys have made them, and see like how they're working for you. So that's kind of like what I want you to do, is just show me the design that you came up with, if you did change anything, and just stuff like that. And as you see I'm doing here, I'm just adding furnaces, different stuff. For your chest room, we could just do really simple stuff, obviously, like doot doot, doot doot doot, and add one here. These could be like your smaller materials. Boop, 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 boop. And you could probably actually have these go all the way up to the ceiling, because these are slabs. Oh, no, they're not. Excuse me. Alright, well, there we go. More chests here. Again, just look. It's a really small room. Look how many chests you already have in here in this small room. So, it's amazing just like what you can do with your space. So, bye-bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this house. Again, if you did change anything, or if you just want to show me what you've done, let me know on Twitter. So bye bye guys, and thank you for watching.